Welcome, everybody. I would like to thank you for coming to this press conference today. So let's start with the questions.
O sweet Priam of the Trojans, of fine wine and women, bountiful crops and sweet Aphrodite, plump lamb and flavorful olives, how sweet the land with which you rule is. Dear Priam, king of great bronze and gold, why weren't reinforcements given to Hector's aid when he battled, O great Achilles, son of Thetis and Peleus?
Well, obviously, the decision to seal your son's fate is a very difficult one to make. I tried my hardest to draw the boy back inside, but not even his mother's breast could do that. I felt that his end was already here, and no matter how many men I send out, I knew it would make a difference.
What did you say in attempts to convince Hector to return to the safety of the Great Wall?
Hecuba and I beseeched the boy to the greatest extent possible. We brought back images of his long-lost brothers and what would become of his body when he met his inevitable end.
Do you think that Troy can survive the great Achaean wave now that Hector is dead? Or, dearest Priam, what were you and your family's reactions upon the return of Hector?
We were all horrified at the condition of his body. The women lamented his pain, tearing their hair out for him. Next question.
What did you do to get Hector's body back?
I had to travel into the Achaean camp with the god Hermes and much of my kingdom's riches. I fell to the ground before the terrible monster who slayed my son and begged for all I was worth.
Hey, Priam, how did it feel to surrender and beg, to kiss the knuckles of the great one Achilles, to bow down before your enemy and forego any pride you had left, to show your weakness to your adversary and hand him your riches? How, O Priam, did it feel to do these things?
It felt terrible to have to do these things. Ultimate humiliation is the best way to describe it. It was a pain no father under Olympus should ever have to experience.
How many sacrifices did you make to Zeus for him to return the body?
We sacrificed to Zeus day and night to get our boy back, but I guess it worked. Next question.
Upon the return of the body, how did you feel? Did you somewhat forgive Achilles?
Upon beholding my son in death, I was devastated. However, I felt great relief knowing that my son would not be confined to wander the earth for all of eternity. My anger towards Achilles had been greatly lessened, but I can never forgive the monster for the atrocities of his past.
Do you think that Troy can survive the great Achaean wave now that Hector is dead?
I must confess that I greatly fear for the future of Troy. However, I have hope in my heart that Zeus will see fit to put us through.
O Priam of the land of uniform sweetness and moisture, how will you and your family move on from this tragedy?
As it is with any tragedy, the only thing to do is move on. My son is dead, and he will be mourned until the day I die, but Troy has other issues, and it would not do to wallow in my sadness while so many others suffer from their own problems.
Well, how do you feel the sweet, golden-skinned beauty that is your grandson, Astyanax, will fare now that his father has been slain in disgrace?
I fear for the boy's future. His father has inadvertently painted a big target on the back of his son's head. I do not doubt that when the Achaeans break through the Great Wall of Troy, that they will exact a revenge on that beautiful youth. Thank you. That is all the time we have for today. See y'all later.